Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. Looks like Daggerwin's loading some pallets up, so I'll give him a hand with that. The confectionery pallets. So we have got this mod now installed, which is stacking the pallets too high. Wow, okay, we can't lift them too high though at the moment with this forklift anyway. But the problem is some of them were already spawned, I think. That's what people have said anyway, and you can only pick. They'll only stack if the pallets are spawned with the mod installed, and because some of them were spawned before the mod was installed, that's why some of them have fallen over. But hopefully, once these are moved, from now on, they should all stack correctly, one on top of the other directly, rather than falling off. So that's the plan, hopefully. Anyway, I will continue to get these loaded. This forklift is really not... Actually, I wonder if we should buy a new one. It's really not very good at all. It'd be nice to change it for something a bit bigger, because this one can't lift pallets very much. I'll ask Daggerwin what he thinks, but yeah, this one really isn't very good. It's too small. Let's just have a quick look. I'll just get out of the way and see if there's one a bit bigger that we can use. Forklifts. So this is the one we've got. There is this one here which is much bigger. 8 tons, 58,000, we can afford it. There's that one as well. That one we can't afford yet though. Yeah, I'll ask Daggerwin, see what he thinks. Yeah, Daggerwin thinks it's a good idea to... yes, it's just too many wheelies. He thinks it's a good idea to replace it, so we will do that. I'm just trying to find a way through this shed. There we go. So I'll take this down to the shop. We'll sell this, because I really don't think it's big enough for anything, really. It's too small. Although actually possibly at the bakery it might be alright, but I think really we don't really need it, so I'll sell it, I think, and then buy a new one. I'll have a look at the Manitou and the other one, the Komatsu, was it? See which one looks better, if we can afford either of them. At the moment we can only afford the Manitou, but once I've sold this we might be able to afford the other one. I'm going to buy whichever one's quicker, I think, basically. Whichever one has a higher travel speed, so then we can move it around more easily. So yeah, I'll just take this down to the shop, get it sold, and then we'll look at buying a new one. So I'll park this in the sell point. There we go. We'll get that sold. We'll repair it though first and repaint it, and then sell it. There we go. So that brings us to 67,000. So back to the forklifts again. We can afford both. That one does 12 miles an hour and that one does 26 miles an hour. Wow. Okay. So it is a bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it for the travel speed. It's also bigger as well. Well, you can even change the colour of it. That's interesting. Don't know whether it looks better in just the standard Komatsu yellow or orange, or I don't know. I think I'll probably just keep it standard. I think it looks alright. Let's go with that one. Quite expensive, 63,000 for that, but there it is. But I think it's worth it. We'll be able to load a lot easier with this, hopefully. So back to the confectionery now, and we'll get those pallets loaded up. I think this will be a lot better. Look at that travel speed. Wow, that is not bad for a forklift. 26 miles an hour in a forklift, that would feel really fast if you were on it. The other one was only doing 15, and the other Manitou only did 12. So the bigger Manitou is slower than the smaller Manitou. And yet this one can do 26 miles an hour, although not up the hill. A bit slow on the hill, but yeah, this is a good investment. I think it'll make loading a lot easier. Obviously we've got our new mounted forklift as well for the back of the trailer, but that's good for travelling around, but we'll keep this one at the yard permanently, because there's always something to do at the yard. Might be needed in other places as well. Actually, the furniture pallets might be moving, so I might just look at them first. I'm going straight past it, so I might need to move those. The furniture is just literally up there, so I can make it up the hill. It's surprisingly slow on the hill actually, 6 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour. That is slow, but it's good on the flat. It's a surprisingly steep hill actually, for this anyway. Right, so we're at the top of the hill, so we should pick up some speed again. Let's have a look and see if this furniture is full. Ah, right, I see. It's stacking, but it's because it's in the previous positions, it's not going to work. So we'll have to move these. But from now on, they should all stack, which is a lot better. I think that's a really handy mod, actually, having them stacking, so it means we won't have to keep worrying about moving pallets all the time. I'll just move these out of the way to make sure that they're in the right positions. From now on, we won't have to worry about moving them all the time, because they're going to stack. So anyway, I'll get these moved and help Daggerwin load the confectionery if he hasn't finished already. Okay, so I think we've got all the pallets there loaded up. We've got the bakery cakes and bread now loaded on, and Daggerwin already sold the confectionery pallets. So yeah, we'll just get these sold and then we'll move on to the next job. I do remember saying last episode that we do need to make some hay, because the sheep and the cows will both need some more hay soon. They are running out a bit, so yeah, that'll need doing. We've also got this field of sorghum to no, not sorghum, soybeans to harvest on the left here, and we've got some more drilling to do, so yeah, plenty to do as usual, which is a good thing, of course. Yeah, just trying to fit it all in. Anyway, let's try and get these sold. Certainly got the money back from buying that forklift. We're already on over 100,000 now. There we go. So yeah, next job will be to do the mowing, I think, or the harvesting. Both need doing today. Daggerwin's going to do the mowing. So this is going to be hay, so it'll need tedding before it's raked up for baling. So I can start the tedding. Daggerwin's mowing, yes. Right, so I suppose I'll park this in here for now. It's not being used at the moment. Here you keep saying to move it to over near the cow, which is a good idea. We may do that before we fill it again, but we don't have any corn in the ground at the moment, so I would like to plant some more. I've been saying I want to plant some more for a while, but just getting around to it and knowing which field is the best to put it in. I would do want to plant some more sugar beet as well. I need a decent sized tractor here. Right, this one probably. We'll get this filled up with TMR actually and take that to the cows, and then once we've done that we'll go and get the tedder and get that grass that Daggerwin's just mowing here. We'll get that tedded. So we're going to get a full load. Yep, 100%. So that can be tipped at the cow trough. I don't think it will fill it actually, because it's quite a big trough capacity this. Not quite as big as the one on Valley Spring, but it's still pretty big. Let's just see. I don't think it will fill it. Not sure how much more there is in the mixer. So I've got a bale hanging. Yeah, it's taken all of that. get this refilled again. I would prefer it like that. That's easier. Oh, not much more in there though. Might as well tip it in the trough anyway. Must be nearly full by now. I'll have a look. Yeah, not too far. That's quite a lot. So we'll drop that off. I'll go and get the tedder, and I'll follow Daggerwin around the grass field getting that tedded. So I've got the tedding completed, and Daggerwin's just gone over there with the rake to start raking up. So I'll get the baler on now, and we'll get ready to bale. So I don't think I've used this baler yet, as far as I know. I can't remember. I don't think I have. So my first time using it. We usually use the round baler, but Daggerwin asked, and I said, yeah, the square baler is probably the best one to use for the hay. Hay and straw with the square baler, and silage with the round wrapper baler. Makes sense, because obviously you get a lot more hay in a square bale, and they're a lot easier to handle as well, and quicker if you have to keep stopping when you're baling. So yeah, definitely square bales if you don't have to wrap it. We could always even do silage as square bales if we bought another wrapper, but since we've already got the round baler wrapper for silage, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to change that now. So yeah, I will get on with this baling for the hay. Okay, the baling is complete. Daggerwin's just picking up the last bales, and that'll be done. I have noticed one thing which is a bit concerning though. This dairy doesn't seem to be producing any pallets. I'm sure there was 2 there last episode as well. I'm just going to check this. They're all producing. It's got milk and it's got sugar. The butter's distributing, but the other 2, chocolate and cheese, should be storing. I don't remember moving them. Maybe I'm just forgetting and we have moved them, but I'm sure there was 2 pallets there last time as well. So I don't know. Hopefully it's okay. It seems to be working, but pallets don't seem to be appearing very quickly. We'll leave it for now anyway. So yeah, I'll take the baler back to the yard, and then we'll get the combine, I think, because we're making use of this decent weather. Actually sunny for a change. We've got 2 episodes in a row now where I don't think we've had any rain, which is unusual for this map. We do tend to get rain most episodes, so it's nice to have a bit of dry weather for a change. We'll take advantage of that and do the harvesting. Obviously we got quite a bit of harvesting done in the previous episode as well, but we've got one more field to do, this one on the right over there. So yeah, we'll do that. Just drop the baler off. and I'll go over to the combine and get that going. So, combine. This is the problem with having so many vehicles, it takes a while to reach the one you want. Here we are, the combine. So yeah, we'll get this started up. Oh, it was already started up, was it? Or is it not starting? There we go, it started. I don't know what that was about. It seems to be working alright now though. So we'll drop the header off on the trailer, take the trailer over to, well, it's not going flat actually, just the other side of the trees. And I'll get going with the combining of the soybean field. So that won't take too long, it's not a big field. So I'll get on with that now and get that done. What I've decided to do is set the combine off on a worker, and I will go and get the cultivating done in this field up here. So the combine's going to continue on its own now. I've unloaded it, so it's empty at the moment. I'll get the cultivation unfolded, and we will get this field prepared, ready for drilling of hopefully sugar beet, I think, in this one, because it's near to the sugar mill. So I'll get on with that now. Okay, so I've got the cultivating done now. I'm just taking these back to the yard. The combine has also finished the soybean harvest, and Daggerwin has made a start on planting the sugar beet, so that's good. So I'm going to put the cultivator back in the shed here and get the rolls out. I think it came from in here, but it seems to have looked a bit messy now. I don't know what's happened here. I'm sure that planter wasn't like that before, but I'll put it here anyway. So I'll drop that off there and pick up the set of rolls, which are around here. Probably Daggerwin will come and help with the rolling as well, maybe when he's finished planting. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. It's always quicker with two people. We have got two sets, so He might do, we'll see. But if not, it doesn't matter, I can get on with it on my own. So yeah, I will head back to the field and get the rolling done. Field completed then. That's the rolling done. Daggerwin did come and help, so it didn't take too long at all to get that done, which is good. So there we go. Not sure about feeding the animals. I think maybe the chickens maybe need some more feed. I'll just have a quick look. So Daggerwin's just finished. I'll just make sure this chicken trough is still full, which it probably isn't. No. So there we go, that's the chickens fed. So I think that's everything for today. Some of that hay needs to come over here to the sheep because they've only got 2 bales left. Should last them for a few more days, a couple more days probably, but we will need to bring some more hay over here at some point. But I think as far as today's video goes, that's probably about it for now. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.